Hi, Tana Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And I haven't done one of these in a really long time, and I'm about to tell you why. Many years ago, I took a course, a very expensive course, to help improve my videos, to grow my YouTube channel, and I spent a ton of money. And it was very complicated. There were things involved that I wasn't used to, like a script and tons of editing, but I did it anyway, and I followed their formula, and I got completely ripped apart by one of the young coaches. And I was so stressed out from the process and so discouraged and beaten down that I started getting sick. So I quit after only a month. It was only a 90-day course, and I spent so much money on this thing. So a lot, thousands down the drain. But it just didn't feel good to me. And I was proud of what I was doing because I put so much work into it. And I love doing these messages. I did them for many years. I have hundreds of videos here on my channel. And it's usually just me like this, just me talking to you. And I love doing those messages. But the thing that really started to make me cringe was on Fridays, I attach one of my old videos that pertains to my Friday message. I attach those in my emails that goes out to my list. Whether or not you're on my list, you may know that, you may not if you're not on my list. Sometimes I attach them in social media, not always. But when I'm looking through stuff to attach that pertains to that message, when something comes up that's one of the new ones and it's following that formula and it just feels so contrived and so inauthentic, it just makes me cringe and makes me sad. So I've edited some of those to take out the stuff that's too formatted, too scripted, and then I feel a little bit better about them. But I wanted to do a message about just you being you and doing you and what feels good to you and what is authentic to you, because I didn't feel like I was being authentic. My previous messages, I actually enjoy watching them. That may sound weird, but I do watch them and I think, you know what, I'm getting something out of these because I can learn from myself. And if any of you have done videos that were somewhat educational or informative and you look back on them, you might think, oh yeah, I learned something from myself. So I really like that aspect of it. But then when I look at the ones that make me cringe, it just feels icky. And when I was younger, I was very good at learning and taking things in and keeping what worked for me and leaving the rest. And as the years have gone on, I've just listened way too much to other people, like this is what you should be doing and this is the way you should be doing it. Sometimes it works for me and if it feels good, I take it and I use it. And if it didn't, I would still take it and use it. And now I'm getting better at discerning that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel authentic. So I thought I would do a message for you. Like I haven't done one in a really, really long time, but I really wanted to do one just to make this point and to have a new video up here to demonstrate that this is what I like doing. This is what feels better to me. This is what feels authentic. Because if you go out into the world and you are just your own most authentic self and doing what feels right to you, you're going to be more successful personally, professionally. You're going to attract better people in situations because they really know who they're dealing with. If you're inauthentic, people can feel it. None of us like that. You can tell when somebody's not really totally there, not totally being themselves. So I'm here just totally being myself for you in a Friday message, which I can't even remember the last time I did them. I stopped doing them because of that whole course. And then I transitioned into interviews. I started interviewing women to promote them and their businesses. And I loved that. It was a ton of work. It was a lot of editing, but it was fine because it was me doing it my way. And I was doing it to help promote somebody else. And there's a whole playlist of all my interviews on there. And I'm very proud of them. There's some really amazing women on there with some great businesses and offering some amazing services. So that's just basically my point today. Please just be yourself, be your authentic self, do what feels right to you. Keep learning. We all want to learn. I want to keep learning. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm always going to be reading books and taking programs. I'm a bit of a programaholic. Webinars, I've narrowed it down. I only work with two teachers now because there were too many before. So I learn from them, but I take what works for me and I leave the rest. And I make sure that it feels good and that I'm being true to me and that I'm just doing me. So you do you, and I know you'll feel good about it. So with that, I just want to wish you a great weekend. Take care, and I'll see you next time.